Alright. Let's do this. I don't like where this is going, but we're gonna do this.
Beelzebub, Astral, you have also brought chaos unto this world. It will be more efficient to remove you before confronting Lucilius. I will prioritize your elimination accordingly.
Now we're getting somewhere. I shall build my throne on the carcass of a god!
You appear excited to duel me. This is illogical. Lack of adequate fear may manifest in further unpredictability. Beelzebub, Astral, must be eliminated swiftly.
Gran, Jita. I'll hold off Beelzebub. You have to stop Lucilius.
Monster? That you? But how?
My spirit's still tethered to the vessel, but only barely. Soon I'll lose all control, and the true battle to restore the skies will begin. Don't waver. Fight to the end. With the two of us together,
Anything's possible.
Vern, Lyria, please take care of them.
We will, Ran. It's a promise.
Take off your rose-colored glasses. At the end of the day, there is only one possible outcome. The grand finale. You'd put this world's corrupted fate back on its rails, not knowing or caring where they lead. There is no destination. No happy end. All that awaits is chaos. Life's eternal battlefield. Is that truly what you want?
It's not about what you or we want.
This world belongs to everyone. We won't let you mess it up.
Lucilius, you're going down!
Think. Versusia's gone off somewhere. You can't hope to best me alone.
Alone? Nonsense.
What the?
Is that who I think it is?
You.
Sandalphon!
The crew never fights alone. I can't believe I'm the one saying that.
Does this mean the angels are back? Booyah! One step closer to making good on our promise with Munster!
I've been watching your struggles from above, and I know what it took to summon me. So, thank you for your efforts and dedication. I won't squander the time your mother bought us. Lucilius, this ends here!
Thanks, Sandalphon.
With you here, the fight's as good as won.
Split up and pincer him. I'll act as backup.
Gotcha. Come on, Gran.
On it!
Soon I will have peace.
Alright, Lucilius. Let's go. It's payback time.
No matter how the blind mice struggle, the clock will tick down to 0.
The only thing we're counting down to is your defeat, Lucilius!
Please stay strong! Beat his tail!
It's on!
Death is the only path.
Ran! Gina! You okay?
Let there be blood.
Get up. Share
your burden. Your crew. You've done more than enough, Fine. We won't be going down again. Here I go. That wasn't enough.
I'll make you a
careful. Reagan!
The laws of nature, the oppression of causality. While these fetters exist, we will never be free.
How's this then?
Back to uncreative night.
Not so
Action!
fast! Overdrive! Take this!
Perish!
Over here! Get ready!
Easy.
That wasn't enough!
Forsaken.
Get
Now then, let's see how fast. Be gone.
Here I go! Reagan, here's...
Back on your feet. Next time, I'll be sure to bring both body and spirit. The hour has struck. So you've chosen the way of pain.
Ow! Excuse me.
Insist on wasting my time. Done. Forgotten. Let there be light.
break! Over here! Coming at ya! I see you! Get some! Here I go!
I'll make you a man. Surrender!
Here I go!
Forsaken. Too late.
Fire! Whoa! Here I go!
Ow.
Over
Despair.
here! Reagan! Let me!
Forgotten.
Here I go! First!
Forgotten.
I see you! Reagan Link! Over here! Here I go! Take this! Victory! There! Rise!
Lament.
Here I go! Yeah!
Forlorn.
Now! Now! It's on!
Forlorn. Let there be.
Here's one! Double up!
Break!
Get ready! How's this then? Yeah! Take this! Yeah!
For your annihilation.
Get ready! Here's one!
Lament.
Double up! Get ready! Reagan! Overdrive surge!
On the altar of freedom.
I'm sorry. That spell is all I can muster now. The rest is up to you.
Tempest! No matter what he throws at us, we'll stand strong!
For the stone! Infiltrate!
I will strip these broken skies of even hope.
Yeah! Yeah! Splash!
Woohoo! I managed to break through his barrier. It's got.
I had hoped you'd see reason and accept the inevitable, but it seems all you understand is violence.
Yeah! Reagan! Lane! Lucilius! Your grand finale will never see the light of day!
We are future!
Get ready! Guard down!
Before
Ow.
extinction.
My blade is untrue!
Is this what you wanted? Rivers of blood feeding an eternal battlefield. Forsaken.
Here's one! Double up! Take it! We're coming at
Lament.
Take slash! Yeah! There!
Die on the altar of freedom. Face your own mortality. Why fight on?
Yeah!
Is this world truly worth preserving? All shall join you in death, Lucifer.
Finish this, once and for all!
What does the future hold but disappointment? This is wrong. Everything is wrong.
Lucilius, you can't excise all the things you resent, all that you don't understand. The world will just move on without you.
Preaching to your creator. You weren't even meant to have those wings.
2 singularities? And now him? That's a lot to swallow.
Still functioning? Then make yourself useful.
Not on top of your game today, are you? If you meant to flip causality, wouldn't it have made more sense to smash the vessel of God before the singularities?
Are you saying I mistook my priorities? I thought you, of all these lower beasts, knew your place.
Oh. Well, bye.
What happened?
Gran, Cheetah, you're back!
Catalina. The crew. Everyone's safe.
You must be Sandalphon. Seeing you here, it means more than words can say.
At last! The angels are back! But then... what happened to...
Ryan! Mom! She's still in there!
The girl discharged her duties. The angels have descended from on high, and deep in the void, Lucilius, the Serpent, and Versusia are locked in combat. How fortunate for you, midges. Despite your blindness, you seem to have bumbled into a happy ending.
No! We're not happy! And who's Bumbly? You're the one who had your stuffing knocked out by Mumster.
Still, the pandemonium has returned to normal. Lucilius has been contained. And thanks to your sacrifice, Rayan's sacrifice, the skies were saved.
Whew. Tell the truth, I was afraid we wouldn't make it. But here we all are. Oh, well. Except for Ray.
Cheetah.
As the current Supreme Primarch, I owe you my deepest gratitude. Your courage saved our skies, once again. Each loss bears its own fingerprints. I don't pretend to understand all of your pain, but I can at least empathize with a part. What you laid down today, it's formed the base stones for countless other lives. Sky dwellers everywhere. They have a future because of you. Another chance at happiness. Don't you think you deserve to share in it?
Another chance at happiness, huh?
As both a priestess and your mother, I will protect your future.
We'll pull through this. As a family.
Sometimes, you need to burn a few brambles to blaze a new trail.
I didn't want to admit it, but deep down, I knew Mom couldn't stay. At least, we didn't have to hurt her. At least she saved us, like she wanted to. I wanted more time with her, but we got to be a family. And that's enough for me.
Who else we left to fight? Sandalphon. We're at the end, huh? It was just 2 of us. 80,000 or less. Really? I don't know about that. Beelzebub watches the silent communion of the crew from a distance. Xenophon pulls away from the tender moment and confronts the astral. Researching coffee. Likes coffee in irrational things. I mean, that's about right. The Supreme Primarch who watches over the Archangels. Higher beings that have existence since the creation of the Sky Realm. Once better cold-hearted. He has since gained empathy and warmth to others during his travels to Digita. He alone wields the strength of the capable resistant Lucilius, making him the key to his defeat.
You. What's your next move?
What obligation have I to tell you?
The skies are battle-weary. If you plan to seize this chance and claw your way to a throne, it falls to me to stop you.
Absurd. The Mayfly wears a few feathers and fancies himself a hawk. Who gave you those feathers? Who swaddled you in the mantle of the Supreme Primarch? Spare me the braggadocio, or I'll cut that droning head from your neck.
I will never forgive you. Never! I can't stand the sight of you. All I want is to bury you, deep in oblivion.
But... your hands are bound.
Sandalphon? What's he talking about?
Beelzebub converted Versus into his core and wielded its power. Or perhaps I should say, wields. Though he returned its source to your mother, traces of energy still flicker through him. Enough for him to sense Versusia at all times.
What? Beelzebub? Is he telling the truth?
And if he is, will you beg for my aid? Will you prostrate yourself at my feet? The girl is likely gone. How far will you humiliate yourself to save a husk?
Shut up! Or I'll knock you into next week.
Gloat all you want. I know you have to track down Versusia to retrieve Versus.
Beelzebub. Remember what I told you? I'm saving both Mom and the Angels.
Empty words. Ever heard the saying, he who chases two rabbits catches none?
Will you ever hear the saying, take the risk or lose it all? I heard her voice, Beelzebub. I heard my mom after she became Versusia. There's hope, okay? I'm the Singularity. I didn't save the world by accepting things are impossible.
We can save Mom, then?
You're Gran and Jita, remember? Captains of the best crew ever. You've beat the odds again and again. Why not this time?
Beelzebub, we've let you be a self-obsessed pinhead long enough. Now it's your turn to be used.
Oh.
You're leading us to Versusia. But first, you're gonna be my sandbag.
Gran?
You don't get how much pain you've caused, do you? Turning tyrant on the skies, mouthing off about my mom and the Angels? It's time someone taught you a little respect.
What a coincidence! I have my own grievances to air. A midge like you doesn't deserve the title Singularity.
Wait. The skies are teetering as is. It might not survive a clash between two singularities.
Make that 3. Step in if things get too rocky, okay?
What? No! Stop!
Every singularity for herself!
Perfect. 2 flies, 1 stone.
Alright, one last time. I have a feeling we're gonna face you again later. Maybe. Beelzebub!
I am itching for a hunt. Do try and keep me entertained.
Get ready! I hope you've gotten better at admitting defeat.
I wanted to knock you down before I won. Now it's time for the
Yeah, I see you!
Awaken!
To pieces.
Take that there!
Is your strength lagging already? We've only just begun.
To pieces. To pieces. Let's hit it.
Only one way this way.
Reagan! Take this!
Let's finish this!
To pieces.
Victory is mine!
Awaken!
Gotcha! Take that! Overdrive there!
You'll have to bring more to the table than that.
I'm here for you. Just like you were for me when all the skies turned their back.
I won't let you defeat us. Yeah! Splash! Yeah!
Let's hit it. Let's hit it.
Here I go. Tempest fire! Now!
To pieces.
Take this! Overdrive surge! How's this go?
Rival squirrel. Let's hit it.
Now!
Bring it down!
Reagan, Blake! Get some!
Awaken!
To pieces. Rival squirrel. Let's hit it.
Take this! Yeah! How's this? Yeah! Here's one! Double up! How's this? My blade is unchallenged!
To pieces.
Reagan blade!
Let's hit it.
Another! Take the one! Incoming!
Awaken! Cheetah has got you. They can never be more sure of anything.
My blade is unchallenged!
Let's hit it.
There! There! Get you! Coming at you!
Rising sword!
Get you!
Enjoy the time and sun. Clouds are gathering. I'm going to crush you!
Not yet!
Mystery finds you.
I won't let you defeat us. Whoa!
Misery finds you. Misery finds you.
Fire! Take this!
Let's hit it.
There! How's that? Overdrive surge! Over here! There!
Let's hit it.
Gotcha! Take that! Reagan, Blake!
Careful, okay?
Let's hit
Get
it.
ready! Here I go! Tempest Blade! Coming in!
Don't look so smart. These moves are mere flea bites to Astro.
It's time!
I'm going to crush you!
No way!
Mystery.
Only one way this around.
I see you! Take that! Coming at you!
Let's hit it.
Take this! Get ready! Take over here! You're wide open! Overdrive ring! Reagan,
here for them. Just like you were for me. All the skies turned their back.
You're wide open. There!
Let's hit it.
Another! Get ready! Overdrive surge!
Unforgivable. Don't you dare mock me! Miss.
Over here! Another! Be careful! Here I go.
Why will you not bend? My power is supreme!
That was rough. That took longer than expected.
You think you've won? As long as I have a mind to think and eyes to see, you will never know peace.
Come on, Beelzebub. You're embarrassing yourself.
Unless you get back the god powers of Versus, you're like a sorcerer without his spells. Threat level, 0.
You want to win? Guess you're gonna have to help us search for Versusia. For Mom.
Make no mistake. The only being I help is myself.
Versusia is stranded in that space, correct?
Stranded? Not at all. She's the jailer. As soon as Lucilius and the Serpent are dispatched, she'll be back for the singularities. I think I'll go preside over that banquet of death. There is a certain gift I wish to reclaim after all. Once I've regained the peak of power, I will come thundering down on your heads. Until then...
Wait!
In this world, Beelzebub is the closest thing we have to an incarnation of chaos. That link will lead him right to the threshold of Point Zero. Before you reunite with your mother, you will have to face Beelzebub, or Versusia. Either way, its treacherous winds. But for now, the storm is let up. You should rest, and I'll begin the work of restoring the skies.
Thank you, Sandalphon.
We've won the battle, but...
Not the war. That's just the way things go, right?
We got swept up in something huge, huh? When Catalina went back to the Empire, none of us saw this coming.
Now that I think of it, that was the catalyst for everything. If only I had more foresight, perhaps none of this would have happened.
No ifs, Catalina. You did what you thought was right. What matters is we're together now.
Oh man, we've been on such a crazy ride. Looking back gives me whiplash.
Let's head back to the Grand Cipher. I'm ready for good food and a soft bed.
You said it.
Interesting.
All right, dears. There's more than enough to go around, so no pushing.
Today's special, Vadivas Don't You Worry Curry. And no rush eating. We got plenty of seconds.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, no one goes hungry when your boy Vane's in town.
Vane, your field trainings really come in handy. I can cook for a party, but an army of mouths is a whole other weight class.
We're a team, ma'am. All your original recipes really put some zest in this fest. Swords and shields can save your bones, but only food can heal the heart. A master chef's a master hero in my cookbook.
Oh, I could get that embroidered on a pillow. Let's nurse the skies with a sweet dose of love.
Speaking of sweet, guess who's here with some sugar?
We brought strawberry shortcake. Make sure you measure your cuts so everyone gets a slice.
Oh my grub! When'd you all have time to whip up dessert?
It was a gift from Eustace, Basaraga, and the rest of the society.
Because of your tireless efforts, the refugees have begun piecing their lives back together. You have given them food and shelter. More importantly, you have given them hope. There are no words with which I can properly thank you.
The Society stockpiles more than it could ever consume. If there's anything else you need, just say the word.
Better in the mouths of the people than rotting in the warehouses.
Still, even the Society can't sustain the population of 2 islands indefinitely, right? The Grand Cipher stores only lasted half a day.
Psh, you have no idea how paranoid the top brass get about sieges. We got stocked warehouses rusting away in every cranny of the skies. Sure, they would appreciate a visit.
You know who might not be so appreciatory? Ilsa.
Oh, snickerdoodles. We still haven't talked to her. Eustace, Basaraga, could you, skedaddle over to the drill sergeant's office and tell her why you took the stuff, please? It's got your fingerprints on it.
You were the one who said you wanted to patch things up.
Yeah.
Though the hurly-burly has so far confined itself to Fanta Grande, we must consider the effect it will have on other skydoms. I foresee changes to trade, diplomatic relations, and national defense.
The flood of chaos sunk 2 islands. It is enough to sweep in a new age of fear. And fear too often douses civil bonds.
Lucilius can send islands jiving and diving with a snap of his fingers. We're lucky most of the skies is still intact.
That's because he's not here to sink islands one by one. His true purpose is bigger and far more sinister.
First, we must put the minds of the people at ease, else the world destroy itself before Lucilius returns.
I agree. I say we return to our homelands and do whatever it takes to weather these turbulent times. Draft policy, move resources, engage citizens.
If the kingdoms of Lumiel and Fiendruck join forces, there is no dark we cannot outshine!
What of my brother's kingdom? I will be glad to play my part, though it only be that of a carrier pigeon.
Coo coo! Listening to you Nightsies gets Cagliostro feeling like a warm, downy pillow inside.
None of your artifice, alchemist. Now, where is Siegfried?
Where is Siegfried?
That's enough for today.
Agreed.
Ah.
You champs have been duking it out since sunup. Bet your muscles are howling.
Actually, they've been flailing the old haymakers to keep things quiet. It's supposed to cool down Siegfried's dragon blood.
Makes my pulse flutter. Watching the 2 fight at full tilt.
Guess that's the price you pay for power.
Soris, may I ask you a question? In your quest for true strength, you renounced all weaponry. But what makes you so confident in your philosophy? Is the body really where our greatest strength lies?
You're questioning me in that knowing tone of voice. I suspect you already know the answer.
The body is like a temple. You can strengthen the walls and fill the rooms with knowledge and custom, the way sacred halls may echo with scripture and services. But without the heart, faith, fellowship, and a sense of serenity, the whole structure crumbles, as I learned myself not too long ago.
But you don't have to worry, Siegfried. You're sporting guns of steel. What's more, you got a heart of gold.
And that heart's earned you good friends. If and when that dragon blood rouses you into a horn-tossing mood, we'll slap the sense back into you.
Well, thank you. I would be nothing without this crew.
Don't you get all meek and mushy on me. Stand tall, man. The younger folk look up to you. Whew! All this talk is making me thirsty. Let's have Vasaraga break out the firewater today.
Friends are the wind beneath our wings.
I guess they are.
So, the doppelgangers are no longer a threat?
Shouldn't be. It's fortunate we nipped the ordeal in the bud before any Doppel Eternals showed up.
You don't have to tell me. By the way, where are Luane and his groupies?
Oh, they're still in timeout at the Sheep Shrine. Just until the skies have calmed down a touch.
Time out. A quaint way of describing what Matero's done to them.
No, please, it was all me. I'm terribly sorry to combine them, but we need to make sure the Kleshas are gone. For their own safety.
That wasn't them, though. Just their shadow doubles from another world.
But they had contact with the Klesha spirit thing. Look, the bros are just enjoying some R&R, while we handle the apocalypse stuff.
You must be Seox.
Huh?
Got a problem with that?
Now, we're one big happy crew, and crewmates don't smoke each other's barbecue.
But he tried to kill Gran, and anyone who hurts Gran doesn't deserve to breathe.
Oh my god, dear.
What a grievous misunderstanding.
Seems there's still the Doppelganger's aftermath to clean up.
Did you think a mask would fool me? That it would stop me?
Wait! Stay away from it! I can explain!
Well then.
You're our hero, Grimnir. You brought angels back to the skies.
No, Rose Queen. A hero would have saved Rayan. A hero wouldn't have let his friend's mother sacrifice herself. You know who stops at nothing to achieve their goals? Villains.
That was her choice. Sweetie, you're underestimating the courage and willpower it takes to make such a leap. Nothing could have stopped her. It was your combined efforts that saved our world. If you had not restored the elements, perhaps a more terrible tragedy would have unfolded. And this story isn't over yet. Gran and Jita heard Rayan's voice. No force can match a mother's love. There's a good chance Rayan's soul still survives. I believe she's still at Point Zero, fighting for Gran, for Jita, for us all.
Captain, Jita is still listless.
I know, but...
Strange, isn't it? You share a mother not because you're siblings, but because you're, in a way, the same person.
I've come to accept that Gran and Jita are two sides of the same coin, but it's still confusing when I think about it too hard. I even met them the same way.
Yeah, man. Now I got memories of swaddling a baby Gran and a baby Jita. Wild. Oh well, don't sweat the small stuff, am I right?
What about any of this is small? Like I said before, loss is a deeply personal experience. But if anyone can navigate Jita's inner abyss right now, it's you. So go to her. Let her know she isn't alone.
Yeah, bud. Plus, it ain't over yet. We still gotta bake up a plan, but we're getting Mumster back by hook or by crook. We got two singularities for crying out loud. Fishing up lost moms, lost islands. Haha, what can't we do?
You fought annihilation and won, Captain. Now you have a future to shape as you wish.
Huh? Gran?
Remember, Jita isn't from this world. Neither am I. It's lonely, being untethered on strange seas. If Gran could just reach out and anchor her, give her a sense of belonging, that would mean the world.
Wow! Who melted you into gooey sap?
What? I never.
Wow.
At long last.
Hi, Beelzebub.
I've tracked them. Now the hunt.
When the next story comes out, I think.
We'll save her, I promise.
When you feel lonely, just remember. You have me and Vern, and all our friends on the Grand Cipher.
We're the anchor to your ship and the apple to your pie.
I'm sure that Rayan, your mom, has laughter and stories to share with all of us. So please, please, don't give up. We'll find your family again.
Thanks, Lyria. Where there's friendship, there's hope. Right, Gran? Hi, kids. I know things seem bleak, but silver linings, right? I mean, somehow, some way, I got to meet you. I just wish I could have stayed with you longer. Joined you on your big, crazy journey. But I've already had my own airship adventure. You kiddos are just gonna have to find your own way and see for yourselves what's waiting at the end of the skies. And when the two of you harbor safely in Estalucia, I promise we'll be right there waiting for you. So yes, things are bewildering now. But I want to believe that as long as you keep on sailing, keep on hoping, you and your crew will find all you ever wanted. 'Cause your happiness was all I ever wanted.
That is entire Versus Rising. At least for now. That's in the next patch for story that comes out. And we're just gonna skip through all this. And well, it was fun. It's really, 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 really fun. That was really fun. That was a good story. I like that. Causality draws to a close. Yep. There's that glint of the glowing eye. Perversia. Alright. I guess this means... I guess this means... I guess this means part 4, it's probably where... I think part 4 is probably where the story is gonna actually end? A wrap-up for the Versus Rising? Maybe? I think. That's probably what I was thinking, honestly. Oh, hold on. Oh. Yeah, that's... I think part 4 is probably where... I think part 4 is the turning point of wrapping up the entire story for Versus Rising. Now, would part 4 finally be the end of Beelzebub's defeat, finally, and for Perversia being completely stopped? For Perversia being completely stopped and Beelzebub just dead? Ends up dead? Maybe? Because, if I'm being honest right now, this feels a little... It feels a little too weird. At least for my taste, anyway. It just feels weird. That's just all there is. I'm not exactly sure how, where it will be as of now. But anyways. Man, what a story. What a story.